This is Matrixlord212 for the live stream. Hello, everybody. So, I'm by myself. It's late. It's 11:25. I wanted to do this live stream because I wanted to talk about my gaming. So I want to go over the my PSN profile. If I can share that. So let's see what we got here, because I'm going to be doing gaming after this live stream. So let's see. Okay. Screen share. All right, so this is my PSN profile, Matrixlord212. There is my rank, world rank, and my country rank. Again, there are so many people ahead of me, so many people better than me. I am trying to build myself up. We shall see what happens. But I have let's go up here. I have currently 211 platinum, not bad, but I want to be a lot higher than that. And I have 5,648 trophies. Again, I'm not happy with that either. So I want to try to get to 6,000 in a couple of days, if possible. And then I want to get to 7. Knock, knock. Scott's there. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
All right. So just going over my PSN profile. I want to talk about some of these games. I don't know if you saw me play this game, War Dogs. Red's
Sounds
Return.
familiar, but I can't remember if I did or not.
Basically, it's like a final fight, but with dogs.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it. It's got some cool power-ups.
Yeah.
I just want to change. I want to get a good. Where is the screen here? Hold on. Did I lose the screen share? Do you see the screen share? You see his photo?
Yeah, I see screen share.
Do you see us though? Like with the screen share? Okay.
I see PSN profile.
Yeah. So, like I was saying to the viewers, I'm all about gaming right now, and I'm trying to improve my skills, and I'm trying to improve my platinums. I'm trying to improve my trophy count as well as completed games and the percentage of completion. So, in other words, any outstanding games that I didn't beat, if I start getting the platinum, then the percentage will go higher.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of games that are not completed. And I mean, of course, I'm not going to get 100% complete. No way. But I'm not doing bad. Now, people are making fun of me. That, of course, we got this bully nonsense going on, and people are knocking me. But you got to give me an A for effort for just trying to try to better myself in the gaming community. Again, I have no ego when it comes to the gaming. I'm restarting the gaming thing. It started in 2018, guys, when I bought my own PS4. And again, it took me so long to get 100 platinums. And now, in a couple of months, I already doubled that.
Sweet. Compared
to the years it took me to get to 100. So I'm really trying to improve my gaming. And again, it's like I was watching Hakoon, who's the #1 on and off, and he's saying, like, never turn down a game. Play everything, right? So, I mean, I think that's the motto, is to play everything that I want to play. Because if I don't want to play it, I'm not going to play it. So,
yeah.
This game in particular, War Dog, is basically Final Fight. That's what basically it is with power-ups. It makes me want to go back now and play Final Fight, Maximum Carnage, Double Dragon, all those games that were like Streets of Rage. All those games that are basically the same type. So now I want to go back. I want to play those games. So I'll go back into this. If I can screen, let me go down. So Why can't I move this down? Okay. All right. So where the hell? Why can't I work? Okay, hold on. I know why. All right. So War Dog, I gotta get some trophies right now. That's that. Awesome P. People saw me playing that. I was getting my ass kicked, Scott, in that game. I had, you know what? I need to do better. I know that, but I was getting my ass kicked. I couldn't even pass the board. But then, of course, I did have tons of allergy problems that day. Resident Evil, I'm going back into the reboot. It's fun. I really want to play Resident Evil 7 so I could beat it, so I could jump into the village. You know, because I own the village now, Resident Evil Village.
I'll be owning Biomutant day after tomorrow, so.
Oh, it's that. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Wow.
I've been counting the days. Like, I got this many days. I got this many days. So day after tomorrow.
I forgot
hopefully
about
they'll do the same thing which happened with Cyberpunk, which the day comes and it's like, oh, it's going to be coming the day after. Oh, damn it. Okay, fine. So I put it in, and then it says, oh, you need update yada yada. Okay, so I do update yada yada. Then it comes back again. Oh, you need this update now. So, what the hell? Come on. So I've got to go back to that game as well. So, because I got frustrated with this one little section. And to me, when I get frustrated, I know, okay, it's time for me to take a break for a moment. And then I got, of course, caught on GTA.
No, what get me frustrated with now?
What, Cyberpunk?
Oh, right now you're playing Cyberpunk. Okay.
No, I got frustrated with Cyberpunk because there was a certain section where I have to take somebody out. And every time I do, I'd fail at it. It's like, damn it. So I took a break, and I got to go back to it in order to try to pass that section. But now with Biomutant coming up, Cyberpunk, baby.
Here's the thing. Everybody has a budget. So I exhausted it getting the village, obviously, because I don't really get it would be a mistake for me to get a brand new game for $65 when I just bought a brand new game for $65. So I got to pay my bills. So, but Biomutant's on the list.
Yes.
Biomutant's next. I just spit on my screen. Biomutant's next, peeps. So, here's the thing. I worked today, but earlier today, and then on my break, I checked Twitter. I had to block that person that was talking shit about me.
Okay.
That guy, that troll George. I kept his 20-some-odd comments that he was insulting me, but when he started bashing all of you, I blocked him.
I'm sorry, Yeah,
because again, here's the thing. I don't mind people knocking me. I could take that. But when people, me, when people get personal, like they're trying to do something, they said something about my family, I got fucking hot about it. And they said something about you and steampunk, and I was like, you know what? This guy's fucking history.
Well,
I am not giving anybody
about me. I'm just gonna pretty much do the same thing as you do. Is like, okay, you want to say something? Fine, go ahead. I couldn't care.
You lost the argument, which there was never an argument, but you lost the argument when you're saying I'm a bully, but then you're attacking people you never spoke to in your life.
You really can't.
Yeah, you can't say that. So fuck you.
If you're the one that throws the first blow, you really can't come back and say
fuck
that
you, George the Troll. You're done. You're fucking done, bitch. Go fuck yourself. And nobody engaged that asshole on Twitter. And he created the account in May this month on Twitter. So he's a fucking troll. So again, I hid him from the channel. I blocked him. No one's gonna have a voice. I get very offensive. I get very protective of my group. No one's saying shit about Scott or anybody else. I bring your fucking face, basically. So you're done. So here's the thing, all right? I don't need to prove a fucking thing to anyone. But one of the things the asshole said was, like, he knew what the fuck the definition of podcast is.
Yeah.
And if you actually look at the definition of the podcast, there are many different podcasts. And what we're doing a video, is a video podcast. We are doing a fucking podcast, asshole. So don't go saying shit like, oh, podcasts are only just audio. That's not the fucking case. There's many different types of podcasts. So But anyway, I am talking about gaming now because we're not going to address the fucking jerk offs.
Yeah,
schmuck
we shouldn't have to.
in the movie community. I'm working on a whole bunch of games. There's one game, Mine My Minds, is a puzzle game. Pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. Stuck on level 45. Not gonna lie. So I have 5 levels, Scott. I gotta beat 5 levels, and then I platinum that shit.
Nice.
Okay? I made the fucking poster up of everything of my next platinums. That mother is gonna be platinums. And there was also some constructive criticism. Hey, comics are fun. Stickboy73, what's up? I do play other games too, and you shall see when I get the platinums for those. I'm very thorough with my gaming stuff. As I told Scott, I have 3 different notebooks. I actually watch other people in the gaming community when they get to play the game first, obviously, because they're so good in the gaming community that they've been gifted with these games to play first, and they show it on the channel. I'm like, oh, I like this, or oh, I don't like this. So before I buy these indie games, I watch all these gamers talking about the game before it comes out.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes perfect sense.
So it's like watching a movie trailer and saying, "Oh, Mike Myers is pushing the golf cart back and forth in little space, Austin Powers." When I saw that scene, I'm like, I'm seeing this movie. I don't give a shit. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. So you go see a movie trailer. When you go to the movie, you're like, oh, I might see this or I won't see this. Same thing with the gaming. I have to look at the gaming trailers. I'm subscribed to the gaming companies that put the trailers on their YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I do communicate with some gaming companies because I love the shit out of their games. Rakalaka Games, if I said it right, I platinum tons of their games. And I also like the Candy Break games to death. They're my favorite. And Dragon, I think it's Dragon Break Classic. Head-to-head versions coming out on the 28th. So I will be buying that. And then they're going to have Independence Day Break and Taco Break, which I love that shit. So, I watch iBad Driver, if that's the way you say his name. I watch Esty, or Esty. I watch Overhyped Gamer, Chivo.
I forget who I watch.
Here's the thing. I suck at Fortnite, and I'm not really into it. Like maybe I should be. I'm all about I'm all about the platinums. I'm all about playing different games, and I feel that if I start playing Fortnite, I'm just going to play Fortnite and nothing else, and I'm going to get stuck with just playing Fortnite. I like to every day like have a variety of games. Every month, like every week, I buy games, right? Indie games. And then once in a while, like Scott knows, I just bought Resident Evil Village. Before that, I bought Crash. It's About Time. My new games, buying it right out of the starting gate. I don't buy games like I used to anymore, where I would buy the game when it's like first coming out and it's like $65, $70. Because the thing is that I have a lot more things to pay for. If I do a book, it's expensive. But of course, I still got to get my games. And if I do marketing for the book, it's expensive. If I do other things like my toy collecting, my comic book collecting, you have a budget. So 1 month you'll get a lot of games. And then if there's a Spider-Man massive crossover where I have to get all these variant covers, I'm probably not going to get a lot of games that month. You know what I'm saying? Like when Absolute Carnage came out, it was ridiculous. Black Cat, I was getting tons of variants. So, now there's a new Spider-Man storyline coming up called Sinister Wars, which is Sinister Six versus Sinister Six. Vulture has a Sinister Six, and Doc Ock came back and has a Sinister Six, and they're fighting. So there's 12 villains, actually more than 12 villains in the book. So that's going to be awesome, and I'm going to go crazy getting the variants. So I used to get games when it first came out. I got it for the kids, right? When I became a gamer myself, getting into it myself, I don't get the games like I used to get them because, again, I have a lot more responsibility now, and I also have a lot more things that I pay for. Like I have to renew websites, web domains for my books. I have to buy, I have a lot of things that I buy. And like I say, when I do a book, it's not cheap. So there's always that option that my publisher could give me a deal, and then I could jump on it and say, hey, I'm going to slow down on the YouTube. I'm going to slow down. Because, like, here's the thing, and everybody knows this. It's all about time management, right? We would do the podcast every friggin' night, right? And I wasn't really gaming, right?
Yeah.
Every night we're doing podcasts, right? When the pandemic hit, things got screwed up, and eventually we weren't doing the podcast. And again, people want to – it's nice to look at bar graphs and percentages and views, but there's one thing that you fail to realize when you're going over the numbers for 2020, and that is called a pandemic, people. You fucking Oompa Loompa crazy ass bitch. Okay? Guess what? You want to be the pencil pushers, the keyboard warriors? Look at the goddamn fucking when the pandemic started, and then look how everybody, people got overweight, people had babies, people fucking stopped doing YouTube videos. It's called the fucking pandemic, okay? So excuse me if I stopped doing my videos 75%, okay? But guess what, Scott? We still did the 1,000 video before December hit, okay? It may have took longer, but it happened, okay? So we are back doing the podcast. And again, as much as I want to have it every night, right, Scott?
Yeah.
There are times that you're sleeping. There's times that I'm sleeping. I didn't expect to see you tonight. I'm like, I was in here by myself, and I was like, I might as well do a live stream because I don't think anybody's going to come in. It's Sunday night. Who the fuck would expect anybody? You know,
because I was going to post something in Facebook. I thought, oh, okay, he's just now starting. So I pop in and go, oh, you're a minute in. Okay.
Yeah, I really want to get, because I felt I got lazy with the pandemic, and I really want to push myself to do podcasts and live streams every day, even if I'm doing it alone, just so I can get into the habit of doing it, and I don't want to get lazy about it. And it's all about the content, and it's all about, you know, talking to your audience.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel we lost the relationship between the subscriber and the host, because the thing is that for a while, and it's sad to say, but for a while, people did not know, like, they want to know what we do.
Yeah.
And if you see me do a water lesson, you have no idea what's fucking happened in my life. I'm fucking eating a donut, or I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they get used to watching your content, and the content isn't that great because it's I'm going through the pandemic, and I'm kind of to myself, and you know what I'm saying? So, unless I do a Matrix vlog video, which I done, but it's only like a minute long, people don't grasp exactly what you do, and it's not fair because, again, you built an audience for 10 years, and they want to know more, and you're not giving them anything, which is not fair to. So my whole thing is that I want my audience to know exactly what's going on. Not that I have to tell them every single fucking thing.
Yeah.
But it's being genuine. Just like when I did the gaming, used to do 10 shows a night. Yeah, remember that? We used to do a lot throughout the day. Remember that? I want you guys to know, and again, I understand people don't like dirty laundry, people don't like shit about trolls, but when stuff happens like that, I want you guys to be aware of it too. Like, I don't want to keep anything from you guys. When I'm playing a game and I suck at a game, I want you to see me suck at a game. When I first, here's the thing. I was so bad at Bloodborne when I first played it that you guys were laughing. And you had to tell me, Matrixlord, you know you could do this, right? Remember that, Scott?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit, all this fucking time. I didn't know. And even my kids tell me, too, Dad, you know you can do it this way, right? So, like, I was super fucking bad at Bloodborne. And then I got better. Not that I'm great, but I beat the game once already. I should have saved it so that I can do the other two endings.
Yeah.
And I had to go through the whole fucking thing again. And I'm trying to get a platinum on that. Thank God it wasn't erased. I'm doing the dungeons. The dungeons are fucking hard sometimes. And I also like zombie games. That's another thing too. So I like for you guys to see me suck at a game, and then you get to see me.
That's what I'm probably doing when I get Biomutant. Is I thought, you know, I hardly cast whenever I do video games. I'll do once in a while. I'll do the that Grand Theft Auto thing, but I very hardly ever do it. But I think when I get Biomutant, thank you God, day after tomorrow. I'll probably do that.
I bought the Village, and then I'm like, oh shit, I can't play it. And then I knew my son was going to call me Joe to tell me that I can't play it because with the story, it's interconnected, so you have to beat 7 to know. If you don't beat 7 and you go in, you're going to get fucked up. So I'm like, all right, it's picking up dust now. I gotta be in the mood to play 7. You can't just be like, I'm gonna do 7. So I do miss the tons of podcasts a day, but we're working back to
those remastered Mass Effect games. I wasn't too thrilled.
I think I own. Here's the thing, my subscribers. You remember, like they listed games they wanted me to buy, and they paid me to buy them. Remember that? I bought those games. I bought those fucking games, and I didn't play them.
I got 2. Then it took me a while to find 1, but I beat 2. I shifted it over to 3. All the information, and I don't remember if I beat 2 or not. Yeah, I did.
Ron told me to get Life is Strange. I got that, and I didn't play it that much. Remember?
Yeah.
Ron told me to get Life is Strange, and I bought it. Just like they paid me to buy The Witcher, I bought it, but I played it a little bit. You can hear me okay, Scott?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. And my son Joe bought me a fucking nice headset. So when I play, I got the both ear things, the microphone. I fucking love it to death.
Yeah, I gotta get a new set here.
Now I need me a gaming chair, I need me a camera, and I need me a terabyte hard drive thing. And maybe eventually PlayStation 5, which we shall see. But so here's the way I work. I like to play about 10 games at a time. Like I like a variety of games in my window. So like it's spread out. I'm like ba 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 ba. I will check the PlayStation Store every fucking day.
Yeah, I can't. That's what I keep meaning to do, and
I do buy shit on a whim, and I platinum the shit, and then it's done. And I even forget some games that I platinum because I beat it so fucking fast. So I beat this game, and it wasn't part of the 10 that I said I was going to do, but that's fine because, again, I am playing a set amount of games, 10 games, but it doesn't count if I want to buy a new game or I want to buy an indie game. So
I find myself more into the role-playing games than anything else.
Well, I'm looking at, I see a lot of the people in the gaming community are playing certain games.
Yeah.
And again, I really don't want to make a mistake and buy something I fucking hate. Because what happened was last time...
Oh, God, I've done that.
Last time I bought Paw. Because I thought, oh, this looks fucking hysterical. the whole story is the bear doesn't wear pants, and the king makes a decree that you got to cover that shit up. And he's like, "Fuck this shit! I'm gonna kill people because I want my thing hanging out." This is the story. No, this is the story. He wants to be free. So I'm like, I gotta fucking get this shit. Just like they had the game Drunken Fist, and the fucking guy's drunk off his ass, and you gotta fight somebody when you're drunk, and you're like all wobbly and shit, and you gotta learn how to control the guy as he's drunk, and then you gotta make sure he doesn't get sober. That game is hysterical. I platinumed that shit. I fucking wish they made sequels to that. But then there'll be a game like, I think it's 4 Parsecs to Earth that I love the trailer. And when I'm playing, I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks. I hate this shit. Because they get really fucking stupid. Like you got to beat it multiple times. You got to go this way. You got to go that way. Stop making it fucking complicated. Get the fucking power-ups. Get the fucking thing. I don't need to beat it 5 times. I hate that shit. I really hate that shit. Don't fucking do that.
Does it feel more set for a phone than?
Don't make a game where it's got to be fucking work sometimes, and you just it's not good enough to begin with, and now you really got to make it where it's a pain in the ass game. So now there's this other game. What was the game? Oh, the fucking Square Bullies game is ridiculously hard. It like the last 2 boards are really fucking hard. I got to go back into that and beat it. But anyway, I'm trying to do the puzzle game Bricks and Bricks 2 because I never played Bricks 2, and Bricks head to head. So that is the original. That's the original Candy Break games, but it's more adult, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's way harder than the kiddie stuff they have now, like the kiddie graphics and it's like rated G for everybody.
Yeah.
Back then it wasn't rated G and it was harder, but I want to try to get platinum those. What else did I want to say? Yeah, so I like puzzle games. I like action games. I like war games. I like everything just about. So I'm doing a puzzle game. I'm doing a fighting, not a fighting game, like a Final Fight type.
Yeah.
And then maybe if I get in a whim, I'll be doing fighting games. But, now it's a thing where I came home from work and I want to do podcasts. So we're doing a live stream now. And I'm happy we're doing the live stream because I want to start doing this every night, like I said. There is so much to talk about. We were talking about Godzilla and Star Wars.
Yeah, last night.
Yes, last night. There is also comic book stuff I want to get into.
And of course, DC is being sold. So
yeah, that's another story we're going to be covering heavily. Here's my take on this. I really don't want to see Disney buy.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. That's what I was watching another cast who says he doubts that's going to happen.
I don't want it to happen because they don't know how to fucking act, and they're going to fucking merge everything, and they're going to fuck everything up. I want it to be where Marvel is on their toes, because if Marvel buys DC, then there's no stopping.
The person I was listening to says they doubt that Disney would. I mean, granted, it sounds like something.
Monopoly, first of all. I don't know if they could buy any more shit because they're buying everything. If Marvel bought fucking DC, right? They will put out the shittiest stories because there's no competition. Yeah, okay, look at the comic books right now, okay? Could you explain to me why they can't make original stories that they got to copy off of World War Hulk and they got to go World War She-Hulk, that Miles Morales can't have original shit in his comic, that they got to fucking bite off Spider-Man and they got to do the Clone Saga? Like, why does everybody need to have a symbiote? Why do you got to copy? I fucking hate that. Why can't you do original fucking shit? Why is it that we can't have an Avengers book with all new, never before seen superhero fucking Avengers? that they got to build up from scratch.
Because for one thing, you got the success of the movie, and they want to try to continue on from that, and trying to come up with new storylines.
But you have to take a risk.
It'd be easier just to take, okay, we copy this story to this story. Because it worked over here, we can get it to work over here.
But don't you understand the fans hate copycat shit?
You can't clone something for so long and have it be original, yeah. But this other person would say he sees, now he could see it possibly going to Amazon Prime, but Disney, he says the way this, I don't remember the exact.
I don't want them getting it.
But the way it looked as though it says it's doubtful that Disney would buy them. But
whoever buy, here's the thing about DC. You need to have a fucking Superman movie out.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not talking about them catering to making a fucked up movie because they think that it's going to put people in the seats to change the fucking national.
You need a Christopher Reeve Superman movie.
Correct. Henry Cavill. Why can't Henry Cavill?
That's just what's so funny is they've got a Snyder Cut Justice League thing that people loved and adored, but they don't want to go with the Snyder Cut.
Could you just keep Henry Cavill and do fucking Superman movie?
Mm-hmm.
Forget about the expanded universe. Yeah. Forget about this. This is the problem, right? Drop this whole notion that let's make a schedule where this movie's going to come out to connect to this movie, connect to this.
Yeah, oh God, yes.
This is what you need to do, okay? You fucking call up Henry Cavill. All right, you want to do Highlander?
Okay,
we're gonna respect that, right? Just do us a favor, sign the dotted line. We want a 3-picture Superman movies, okay? We want to make it like Christopher Reeve, where, you know, Superman doesn't kill like Zod.
Yeah.
You know, he acts like awkward, you know, to everybody. And Lois knows who he is, obviously, but everybody else, we want to see him act like fucking Clark Kent, and we want to see some villains come out there. It doesn't have to be where Batman's fucking around the corner. He's like, "What's up?"
Sorry. Yeah, I agree.
Keep everybody out.
Yeah, just
the fucking.
If you want to do the Batman connection, wait till I'm going to say this much. Wait till the second movie. Wait till at least the second movie. Then you do your connection with Batman. But first, you need to get your Superman out there. Batman can come second or third into your movies, but. Yeah, Superman.
If he's still signed, comics.
Yeah, he's still signed. I'm not saying.
Then give him fucking something to do. Make him do a Superman fucking movie, for crying out loud. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, he is still connected to Superman. Yeah.
Here's the thing too. I love Wonder Woman, so you could keep doing Wonder Woman movies. That's fine. But here's the thing. Eventually, we need to know, because they're being quiet about this. Is Wonder Woman 1984 in Earth 2 or is it Earth 1? Because people are not supposed to know who Wonder Woman was. And now she was in a mall and everybody fucking knows who she is. Mm-hmm. And kids are smiling at her like they know who the fuck she is. So everybody's mind's not erased. We need to know, okay? And
due to Wonder Woman 84 sucked, it would also help.
So, again, are you going to make a sequel to Wonder Woman 1984? Or are you going to be in a different universe? Are you going to be in the current era?
They need to do it. They need to do it in another universe. What they could do is have it set up to where she's on Themyscira, and due to the events in Justice League, she sees somehow she catches like an alternate reality type of thing within like a mirror or so, and that way it shows that you've done. It proves that that thing exists. But
I don't want. I mean, they're gonna do multiverse. Oh, did you hear this? I heard a rumor now that Nicolas Cage is putting on the fucking Superman suit to be an older Superman version of his character that it was supposed to be in the fucking Flash movie. That's a rumor now.
That'd be interesting.
Rumor,
but it would be
start going crazy like I fucking said it was gospel.
That would be interesting.
Michael Keaton, you better fucking believe I'm in that.
Oh God, yes, bring Keaton back.
You better believe I'm in that theater.
Yeah.
Fucking, he is Batman.
So far, isn't it funny? Keaton and Reeve movies are the quality of Batman and Superman.
You put out a fucking Superman movie and a Batman movie, people will go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Okay? People will go crazy. And a Flash movie we've been dying for.
Yeah.
Cyborg.
I'm sorry, Cyborg's cool. Sorry, dude. But
I'm not.
He's somebody who would be like a team in front of a team.
He's supposed to be Teen Titans, right? Why couldn't he just?
Yeah, he started off when they first brought him back. When they first brought back the new Teen Titans back in the 80s, he was part of the Teen Titans.
He was a Teen Titans, and they made it.
Yeah, and then when they did the whole shifting universe 52 thing, that's when they put him in Justice League.
He didn't belong in Justice League. Nothing against the actor, but the character Cyborg really didn't belong in it. He didn't belong in it.
No,
Green Lantern should have been in there.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with your comics, bro.
Yeah,
Green Lantern should have been in there. That's fucked up. That's like them throwing a new Avenger in there and be like, "Oh, look, it's Ms. Marvel."
Yeah,
in the video game, right? So, anyway.
Yeah, like I said, I've got the original run of the new Teen Titans, and he's with them. And they had an origin of all of them, and he was the first comic, third comic. He was either because it was real weird. They set it up. Yeah, he was the first because it went Cyborg, Raven, Changeling, who's Beast Boy, Starfire was last because the way they set it up was in the 1980 comic book is her ship crash landed here on Earth while fleeing from those aliens. So they did that. And then was it part of Tales of the Titans?
Right.
I think they had already shifted over to the Tales of the Titans, where when they actually showed an explanation to Robin's dream in the first issue of New Teen Titans. Because he was dreaming them all battling this strange blobbish creature going up a building.
I'm dying for a Friday 13th movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dying for it. Okay? Get that shit fucking fixed. So we can fucking see a Friday 13th movie. I still have to buy fucking Blade, the Iron Cross from Full Moon. You know what? Maybe I'll buy that tonight. I don't know. I'm going to be, after I do this live stream, I'm going to be, all right, so I want to go back at the game. Let's talk for a second. I make it fun, the gaming aspect of it, because what I do is I have 3 different notebooks, and I watch the trailers, and I'm like, I write these games down that I may want, right? And then I'll look for them in the PlayStation Store, and I treat the games like Doctor Who filming, okay? Yeah. Where I say, this is block 1, this is block 2. So the block can consist of like 10 games or 1 game or 5 games or whatever, right? Just like when they were doing a block to Doctor Who, if they did a special, that was a block by itself.
Yeah.
So I'm ready, even though I have my set platinums that I want to do, I'm ready to buy some shit tonight. Because I'm dying, got paid, I'm dying to fucking play something new. And again, don't think, oh my god, Matrixlord spending a fortune, he's rich. He's not rich. The game is fucking $5. Okay, I didn't have fucking 2 slices of pizza for the day. Big deal. Okay? I'll bring lunch. But anyway. it's not gonna $5 is not gonna kill me. So especially on the credit card. So I'm probably gonna buy like if they're $5 each, 3 games, whatever. Or who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm in the mood. I need some nuance shit. And I'm still gonna beat some older. And then there's a thing where I have a book where I'm like unfinished business, basically, of the games that if hypothetically speaking, I bought 30 games, how many of those games that I platinum and how many of those games that are just left in the cold, forgot. And what happens is every month I'll go, okay, I didn't platinum these games. Like I didn't go like I always buy a whole bunch of games, but I never platinum 100% of it.
Yeah.
And then I get mad because I'm like, I keep not completing, like, oh, I got something on now, damn. I keep not finishing everything. And I want to be like that. I want to be able to say I bought 10 games. Yeah. I want to finish 10 games. But it's never like that. So now there's probably out there 40 games maybe that are just sitting there maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's 30, maybe it's 20. I don't know what it is. I got to look at it. And again, we're going to get some clunkers. It doesn't matter how many trailers you see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you
start. The moment you put the game on, here's the key.
Can't help it, yeah.
The moment you put the game on, if the play control sucks, where you have to use the fucking left button to shoot instead of a fucking A and X, that sucks. And then you can't change it. Like, they don't allow you to change the
said about
controller setting.
Ago. There was I think it was for PS2. I think it was for the PS2 I had gotten this game. And it was called Damnation. I'll never forget it.
Okay.
It was set up as like a futuristic Western type of game.
Right.
And the shooting was all right. The voice acting pretty much took you out of the game. I mean, that's pretty much the way it was, sadly. The guy was supposed to be Native American, but they did the old-fashioned TV, like, how are you?
Right.
That type of thing. And I'm sorry.
Turned off.
It really took you out of the game when the main character starts talking this odd way.
Right.
And
me doing an English accent.
The dude drove a motorcycle, which was added to it. But the other game, which it was called Rogue Warrior. And I'm trying to think, and yeah, Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke voiced the character of it.
Yeah, sure.
It was a first-person shooter. I can't remember if I had medium or hard on the setting, but wow. I finished that thing literally within a couple hours.
Okay.
And I thought this game was too easy.
Right.
Whereas the video game, which had to do with Ruby Malone, the wet video game, which had Dushku as the voice actress.
Okay.
That one took me several days.
Right.
And that one was set on medium. And I will never forget this one area. It was a free-falling area from a plane, and you had to maneuver yourself through all this debris. And if you didn't nail like a certain little opening just right, or you clipped any type of a debris, it sent you back to the beginning. You had to go.
That reminds me of awesome.
It took me to like 3 a.m. one day to go. Okay, I'm done. I'm just going to take a break.
There's this game you have to fucking memorize the pattern, and you have to do it exactly the way it is, or you're fucked. I love shit like that sometimes, though. Sometimes I don't.
That's one of the games I really wish they could have made a sequel to or remaster, because there was from my understanding, there was going to be Elijah Dushku, that's right, I think of.
Yeah.
There was plans for a sequel, but it just never did get made.
But I like the Ghostbusters remastered. I like the Ghostbusters remastered, but I don't like that you have to beat it fucking a million times. And now I can't platinum it. I got to try to beat it on easy, where you hardly use the proton pack, which makes no fucking sense, because the whole thing about Ghostbusters is using the proton pack.
The proton, yeah.
So I'm fucking pissed that's a stupid ass fucking trophy, and I got to try to beat it on easy, but not using. It's not easy because you can't use the you gotta watch and you gotta monitor how much you use the fucking proton pack. I fucking hate that. So there's a lot of games I have to unfinished business. Just because, and again, I'm not gonna give in to the trolls, but just people like, oh, you suck. You're playing easy game. I play everything. I play fucking Bloodborne. I don't have to play what you want me to play the minute you want me to play it. Okay? It's my fucking channel. It's my fucking likes, what I like to do with my gaming, and I play what the fuck I want. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Okay? The day you come to me and you say you got more platinums than I do,
well, Ducky for you.
Maybe I'll fucking listen to you, but maybe I won't. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I just want to do my thing the way I want to do it, and it's not a job. It's fun. And what you know the way I'm at, I like to master shit. And I'm probably going to get really big in the gaming community. Not, I don't know how big, but already I'm doing better than I ever was. So, you know, that's the thing. Is like I'm heavily into games now. Doctor Who was off the air, guys. So what are you gonna fucking do? What are you gonna do when Doctor Who's canceled? Like you gotta fucking do other shit. So we are doing other shit. We do the Everything Show. We do the Horror Cast. We're gonna be talking about all kinds of stuff, and we've been doing this for years, right, Scott? I mean, 2,251 episodes of the Everything Show. I mean, come on now. So, I do appreciate you guys if you like and subscribe. So please like and subscribe to me, and like and subscribe to the Blind Dyslexic and his YouTube channel, Scott.
And I've done 2 walkabouts so far this week. One is a normal one, and then when I was coming back from Fuddruckers, I should have taken a picture of the burger before I ate it, but I thought about that.
That happened with me when I was doing. This funny story is I was going to do the show called Starbucking, and the first episode was going to be the pink drink, right? That I saw James Charles drinking it on Logan Paul's podcast. And I'm like, that looked delicious, that drink. And I drank the fucking thing before I could do, and I'm like, I just drank the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't even film it. Because I was like, oh, I forgot to film. I was going to do a new show. So when I did Starbucking, that was never the first episode. It was something else. And I recently did the pink drink, I think, in Starbucking, like afterwards. Just like a redo, because I drank the thing without. I actually have a donut.
That's where I was, because it was one of their.
I have a donut I have to eat tonight. So I have to do it a donut lesson.
I did their Texas burger, and granted, I made that puppy hotter than hell on top of what they already had.
I tell you, that fucking hell dog looks delicious.
It is. It's good. Trust me.
I'll watch his shit, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, but I'm so afraid because I can't handle spicy shit. I'll fuck myself up, and I won't be able to go. Like, I can't have anything that's gonna fuck me up.
My own family says your taste buds must have gotten screwed up when you were little. And the funny thing is, when it comes to hot things, I didn't start eating hot things until maybe my mid to late 20s. I mean,
you're immune. You're fucking immune to it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like, if I do have a hell dog, it's gonna have to be on a fucking Saturday when I don't have. Oh no, it's gonna have to be on a fucking Friday where I don't have to go to work the next day.
Okay, folks, this is what we're talking about when I talk about.
I'm not having any hot things. You're not gonna see me with the sauces that will fucking kill you. I don't need views.
Hotter the better for me.
No, fuck that. We ain't doing that shit on here. No.
But
I have fucking no.
But real quick, this is what a hell dog is, if you ever wondered. It's basically a jalapeno and cheese dog.
Jesus Christ.
Split down the center with more jalapenos down the center.
Jesus. Okay.
You got Paco, you got kraut, you got banana peppers on top of that. Then you've got the ghost pepper sauce as well as the habanero sauce.
I stayed away from the ghost pepper donut. I was afraid of that shit.
That sounds good.
No.
I'm sorry, that sounds good.
I was scared. I was genuinely scared, guys. I as much as I wanted new donuts for new episodes, I was fucking petrified of it. I didn't. Sharon, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's it. No ghost pepper donut for me. No way.
But then after all that, after the habanero and ghost pepper sauce, you put gourmet ranch on top of that.
Fuck that.
And then maybe, if I'm in the mood, 6 to 8 packs of hot sauce.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Then the sauce itself, you
know what you have to do? I know you probably did it already. You probably ate it on the air already. Like, we got to plan that out so you fucking embrace that shit. Make your video, eat that shit. Do a live stream. I know you. I think you ate it on the air. Right up.
But I've actually was eating one of those puppies.
We'll make a motherfucking thumbnail of that fucking hell dog. It's that shit.
But the sauce, here we go, folks. Are you ready for the sauce? Sriracha ranch. Sriracha. Yes. Then you've got the habanero and ghost pepper sauce.
Fuck that.
Then if they're out of spicy mustard, you do the Grey Poupon. Sadly, they've been out of the spicy mustard. Then once again, whatever, if I'm in the mood for 6 or 8 packs of hot sauce, pop those things in there, stir it all up, drizzle it on top, and then, the final little touch, onion chips. So.
Well, let me ask you a question. What are you drinking after you're eating that?
Either
are you
tea
drinking water? You drinking soda?
Yeah, either tea or pop. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like when I go to Hooters and I get their 911s. I'll.
What's that?
Those are the 911 wings. Those are supposed to be their hottest wings they've got.
Oh, okay.
They did have the triple dog Darias, but I guess those.
You mean wait, not 911. You mean 911, like police?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are supposed to be their hottest ones. Wow. I love their triple dog Darias. Those I love. But I guess they weren't selling as much. But of course,
not eating it on.
They're not hot enough, so I have to put hot sauce on them.
I can't handle it. I'm giving it to him. I would fail. And there will be none of that for me. He could eat whatever. The other morning, I'm tweeting at 5 a.m, and I'm like hungry, and I'm thinking, piece of cake. The bakery has fucking all these donuts now. The donuts are like very expensive, but I was like, oh, like I want that shit. And I also was in the mood the other day for the ziti slice. What a ziti slice is a slice of pizza, and they put like a whole shitload of ziti on top that they cooked it with mozzarella mixed in. The slice is so fucking heavy that you can't just use one hand. You have to hold it with 2 hands, because if you hold it with one hand, the pound of fucking pasta will fall right off. It's fucking thick. Now here's the thing.
Oh, good.
I tried having 2 of these because my eyes were bigger than my fucking head. And I almost fucking died. Like, I can't fucking handle that, okay? I think the toilet told me to go fuck myself because it's like, get off! It's like clogging that shit. So I was like, 1 slice. One ziti slice.
And then you can save the other size for later.
Yeah, no. You can't. That's the type of pizza. You can't get the fucking ziti pie. You would die. The 1 slice would probably make you gain fucking 5 pounds. It is ridiculously ridiculous. If you didn't eat fucking breakfast or lunch, you eat this motherfucker, you ain't eating dinner. You might even have like a Cheerio for fucking breakfast the next morning. That shit will fucking fill you up. Fuck that. Because after 2, you're like fucking farting and shit. And you sound like a fucking alien species. Like, I remember I fucking ate 2 of those motherfuckers. And I'm fucking walking back. And like, the guy's like, who are you talking to? It wasn't. It was my fart that sounded like Godzilla. Okay. And they thought it was like a wild fucking wonder beast. And it wasn't. It was my ass. Farted. So, no more. I'm not. People are looking at me, staring at me like I'm a wild animal. It's my asshole farting. Not happening no more. No. I'll get an Uber. Some shit. Not fucking walking after I eat 2 of those motherfuckers. my ass. It was talking. Right. I thought it was so loud.
You get yourself a thing of rollerblades and just went.
I thought it was so loud that it was like a nuclear explosion that created Godzilla that ripped the underwear in half. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Oh, speaking of which, I know about several years ago.
Hey. Bombs away.
86 or 87. It was either 86 or 87. I know it was after I graduated. Well, I got my stepdad fart the game. All right.
Shit.
And apparently, because I got it as a gag gift.
Right.
And apparently that was the most silent Christmas they ever had because he didn't find it at least one bit amusing.
He's angry, right?
That's what I heard. But yep.
Oh. And I got to tell you, it wasn't just a sound either. it was like the awareness. We're gonna call it the awareness factor because after that happened, it's like, whoa, what is that? Oh my God, my sinuses are cleared up. It's like Jesus. Don't need no Flonase after that. Hell no.
Joe, this is the police SWAT team.
You'll be single. You'll be single. You'll be single. You want a divorce? You fucking get 2 fucking ziti slices. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or stay alone.
Folks, from the sound of it, that's the best time to do a Dutch. Oh, good.
Shit. You know what? No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I'll eat fucking 2 ziti slices on the air and then see how the band plays that music song.
And the band plays on.
Right. Like, oh, is Godzilla in the background? No.
Salute.
Like, is that Godzilla in the background? No, it isn't. Sorry.
Ooh, there you go. Wait like, till the next Godzilla. Wait till the next Godzilla movie comes out. Eat one of those, then go to the movie cinema and just to see.
It's not even. More. It's even worse than the Godzilla. It's like a fucking monster in heat. It's like. It's like weird ass fucking like a mating call or some shit. Fuck that. And the people looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, oh, right.
Why is the bottom of this chair blown out?
They're like, you're not allowed on this block anymore. It's like, okay. This is a fart-free zone. Yeah. Shit. God. Matrixlord212 just canceled culture himself. I found his video irritating and disgusting that he talked about his ass making sound effects, and we need to unsubscribe to him, and we need to cancel him. That dirty son of a bitch. Fuck that guy. Oh, damn fatty. Like, keyboard warriors. Yeah.
You know what's worse? You know what's worse? When we started talking about this way midway through, people are probably going to start psychosomatic and
You imagine I'm walking in and me talking about my ass making sound effects like that. People are like, oh, I don't like him. I will not be watching his videos anymore. No.
Oh God.
Do you remember we had a member that was so like, I didn't realize this. You don't know, right? The person was so religious and like some of the members were cursing and then they got so fucking offended and they wanted to like, they were yelling at everybody in the background. They quit the group, remember? But like they were just very, very, very like we had to make up words for.
Yeah.
Yeah. if it gets like that on the podcast, it's not fun. And
no, it's not.
I'm glad she left, but it was just like, we don't need to have a chart of what to say instead of saying fuck or shit or whatever. Yeah. And it's like, that's against God. No, it's just cursing. It's like, okay. Anyway, it's been fun. Don't know. The guy, I laugh. That troll on Twitter is like, you suck. You got no views. Like complaining, like shut the fuck up. Like just shut the fuck. Shut your mouth. He's like, you got more dislikes than views. You have horrible content. Like the shit that they say. Shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Yeah. Now I'm going to visit the toilet, and then I'm going to be, after this thing, right? And then I'm going to be doing some gaming. So hope you had a fun laugh at our expense. We hope we entertained you. And
that's what we're here to do.
That's right. And we'll be back tomorrow. So if you want to catch me gaming, maybe I'll live stream some games. Maybe I'll do a donut video because I did purchase a donut for the donut lesson. Just keep watching my videos. Let the views go high. And subscribe. That's it. And to him too, of course. All right. Take care. Bye for now.